Facebook. I am back again so soon, I know. No, it's not going to happen every day. Hopefully you can hear me. But I'm in the car, as usual. I have a drive ahead of me. I'm going to see my aunt, my last living aunt on my dad's side. So I figured I'd just hop on here now and give some more realtor information because, like I said, I get a lot of these questions all the time. So, and people just don't know. So, and pardon if it's so pretty outside. So pardon the light. If you don't see me, just listen to my voice. That's all. But anyway, so costs, realtor costs. A lot of people ask me about becoming a realtor. They're thinking about becoming a realtor. Where do they start? What do they need to do? So, I mean, depending on your state, you have to take and I'm in Virginia, so you have to take a real estate course, licensing course. And they range anywhere from $400 to $600, kind of depending on, you have an option of being in class, in person. Now, I mean, in person is different because of COVID. You can do self-study, so at your own pace, if you want to study at your own pace. That's another option, especially if you have a full-time job. That might be the best option for you if you want to do that. And in Virginia, it's 60 hours. You just need 60 hours of course study, and you need to pass the exams, national exam and the state exam. So it's really that simple. Now, a lot of people have trouble with the exam because they have test anxiety, not because the information is difficult. There is a lot of information, but most of the time, it's just a test anxiety issue that people have. I know someone that took maybe 20 times to pass that test, and now he's like making millions in real estate. So don't let the exam and the test discourage you once you get past it. And a lot of it is just like, what happens in the real world is only a small part of what's on the test. So don't worry about that too much. But you have to pass the course, and then you have to pass the test. So then you have to find a broker to hang your license with. So all brokers are not created equal, and you have to figure out what works for you. The broker will charge you a commission split, meaning you have to give a percentage of your commission to your broker. Unless you go to 100% commission broker, then they usually just have a flat fee per transaction that you have to pay. So you have to factor that in as well. So that's another cost. So first you have to pay for the course and the exam, and then you have to potentially pay for your broker once you receive transactions and you close. Also, you have to buy your own. If you do not join a team and you're an individual agent, you have to buy your own signs. You have to pay for your lockbox key. Sometimes you have to pay for your lockboxes. You have to pay for your own business cards. You have to pay for your own everything. Advertising, it's all you. You're a business owner. You're an independent contractor, so everything is your responsibility. Now, if you join a team, the team might be responsible for some of those costs. Oh, sorry if oh gosh, it's bright. It's like 84 degrees here. Love it. And sorry if I go off on a tangent. I see a squirrel and I'm like, oh, literally. So if you're joining a team, they may cover some of those costs, but some teams don't cover those costs. You still have to pay all of those on your own. So if you're interviewing to be on a team, ask them what costs they cover. Do they cover all of your supplies, expenses? Also, the other thing you have to pay for are MLS dues. So here in Virginia, we have to pay, in Richmond, we have to pay access to the Richmond Association of Realtors, Virginia Association of Realtors, and National Association of Realtors. And then on top of that, we have to pay quarterly for our MLS access. You need MLS access to see what houses are on the market. So it's like you have to pay for that. So that's something that they don't really tell you about when you're taking the exam or trying to find a broker. You have to pay for your own MLS dues. Even if you're joining a team, most teams do not pay for their agents' MLS dues. Oh, when you guys see a real estate office or a real broker saying, hey, I'm hiring full-time agents, Don't be fooled. That is not a salaried position. 9 times out of 10, it's not a salaried position. It is commission-based. So just because they say hire, we're hiring. I know a lot of my realtor friends are going to be mad at me, but it's the truth. They're not really hiring. Yes, they want to make sure you're a good fit for the team or for their brokerage, but most brokers will take any agents, the big ones especially. But if you're interviewing for a team and they're hiring, they're really just hiring to see if you're going to fit in with the team. They're not giving you a salary. And you'll see ads that say up to $80,000. Yes, you can make that, but it's all up to you. You have to bring in the business. Some of these teams do pay for your leads to help you grow your business, but for the most part, no. You're still self-employed and you're still an independent contractor. So when you see a team or an agent or a realtor saying, I'm hiring, 9 times out of 10, you're still going to be an independent contractor on their team. Now, it's a great way to learn, but you're not going to receive a salary. It's not a job. So keep that in mind. Other costs, car, mileage, gas, expenses, that's all on you. You have to cover your own expenses. Now, you can deduct them on your tax return as a business, but yeah, so those are a lot of the costs they don't tell you about. And if you're on a team, if you want to be a realtor, just plan on having those costs. And you have to pay those costs regardless of whether you make money or not. So be aware of that.